Hi folks, it's Kim here, back again. I'm at Kevin Enns Marine in Manukau, and today we're going to look at something completely different. Today we're going to look at one of the Smartwave boats. Now Smartwave boats have been around for about 10 years. They're built in Auckland and they're made of a UV resistant polyethylene material. Very durable, positive buoyancy, virtually unsinkable. You'd have to be some special kind of idiot to sink one of these, I'd imagine. So anyway, we're going to have a bit of a pour over the boat and maybe take it out later on. But something different and quite exciting. Okay, so what makes these boats different is that in between the inner and the outer skin, there's a polyurethane layer there which helps give it its positive buoyancy, and it's very quiet and smooth ride. These boats, in fact, the Smartwave boats, have been approved by the US Coast Guard in terms of construction design and safety. So you can't really get a better recommendation than that. Okay, so when you look at the back, just quickly, we've got an Evinrude 40 horsepower E-Tech here on it today. It's got a reinforced transom on the back too, so even though we've got lots of durability in the hull, look at that, nice and solid. We've got twin boarding platforms here. Not too tricky to get onto one of these. We'll get on board. Just looking back here, got a couple of grab rails near the rear there, two rod holders pointing out on a 45, good for straight lining. A couple of squabs for the crew, good sized bin in there, down there, it's about a foot in old language. Same on the other side, I'd imagine. Yep, beautiful, everything tucked away. I've got our tote tank there, filter. There's the back of that reinforced transom we were talking about. Bit of non-slip there in the middle. This is the seat here for the skipper. Good sized chili bin. Padded. These come off to clean as well, they just clip on. So you got one person there and you can have another person there, I guess. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Okay, and just around the console, once again, you know, everything's sort of quite easy to get hold of. We've got the Evinrude gauge there, Evinrude control, a couple of grab handles. Down underneath is where the battery is, and you know, there's room for extra life jackets or flare kit. Not that you need one on a boat like this, but you know, your normal bits and bobs can go on there. Okay, so a nice little feature we've got here is we've got the, you know, the grab rail. And the matching perspex screen, great to keep the you know, the wind off you. Yeah, it's all nicely thought out. Okay, so as you can see on the 4200, we've got the Cinder Console here, plenty of room for people to get round both sides of the deck, but more non-slip at the front, and a couple of little storage compartments there. Put the fishing gear in there. Grab rails, cleat, bowsprit, anchor well, a couple of drink holders. Alright, this looks like a great place to sit. Room for a couple of people here. Oh, very nice, padded. Okay, so a couple of people up the front there, very nice. Drink holders. Okay, so after a quick look around, it's pretty obvious the sort of people that would use this boat. Single hand operation for launch and retrieve. Couple of 100 kgs on the hull, nice and easy. You know, a dive, a fish. There's room for, you know, quite a bit of gear on here. And the good thing about these boats is that you can run them up on the sand as well. So that's an advantage over something like a glass hull. Yeah, no, so fun boat. Okay, so like all boats, I could talk for hours about it and bore you to death, but what's a lot more exciting is that I've never actually had one of these on the water. So I think what we'll do is we're going to hook it up, and it's not a very nice day today, but we'll get out there and put it through its paces, and then we can do a recap at the end. Okay, so just to keep things interesting, we've had a change of direction. The weather's been not too good for the last few days, but it has coincided with the arrival of another 4200 at Kevin Enns Marine. This one here is in grey, so you're not limited to the white. And this one here has a 40 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke on the back. So a good opportunity to take a brand new boat off the lot again, put it out in the water and put it through its paces. So let's go and have a look. Okay, I'll be the first to admit this is the first time being on a plastic boat, or a first time on a plastic boat with a motor, and I didn't know what to expect, and I'm really impressed. It's really soft on the water. It's not like glass, it's not like tin, it's different again. It feels really stable. And remember, bearing in mind, these only weigh more just over a couple of 100 kgs for the hull, so it's actually quite a light hull, but it's super safe, and it feels super good on the water too.